again, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to another pick a card reading. So for today's video, we are going to be looking at your person's hidden feelings for you. So these are the feelings that they keep secret, that they haven't talked about with you just yet, and we're going to try and take a look at everything that they're feeling in their heart space in general. But before we get into that, I am going to take a moment and check in with you guys, as always, just to make sure that you're taking care of yourselves and taking care of your bodies. So if you haven't had a chance to drink some water today, I would love it if you could take this as your opportunity to go ahead and drink some water. And if you guys have been sitting or laying in the same position for a while now, I would love it if you could just get up and walk around for 2 or 3 minutes or so, as long as you're capable, because it'll get your blood flowing, and I promise your joints, your muscles, and your bones will thank you. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. So we've got 4 piles in front of us here today. This is pile 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I'll give you guys a moment to just take a second, pause this video if you need to, and think about which of these is calling you in. Hello, my friends who chose pile 1. So if you guys felt attracted to the Clear Quartz Heart as well as the Wizard's Tarot, then this reading is for you, and we're going to try and figure out your person's hidden feelings for you at this moment in time that you're watching this reading. So the first thing we're going to do for you guys is grab a few cards to get a read on the overall energy that is currently surrounding your connection with your person. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 1's connection with their person? What can you tell us about pile 1's connection with their person? Okay, so we have the 6 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So I sense there might be an age gap of some kind here. This person might be older than you. From what I'm picking up on, you're asking about someone who you think is very smart. Like you feel like this is a very perceptive person who makes astute observations, and the things they see about other people or the criticisms they have of other people, you feel like they're very powerful. So I'm getting a sense of like insecurity coming from you guys, where you're scared they're going to see through you. You're scared they're going to find things about you that, you don't notice that you're giving off. And you feel like they're going to see the things that you want to hide. But I sense that this person does have like a high opinion of you, and they're viewing you with a lot of kindness. They're viewing you with a lot of affection, and they're kind of giving you the benefit of the doubt in a lot of situations as well. So, this is someone who does truly like a lot of things about you as a person. I do sense they're very attracted to your communication style, the way that you carry yourself. They feel like you're a very perfect complement to them. Something else I'm picking up on is it's possible you only recently met this person, like you don't necessarily know them that well, or maybe you recently reconnected with this person, but I am picking up on a new connection where you don't know too many intimate details about each other. But I sense that your person's kind of an overthinker. I think that you would be surprised at how many things they're not sure about or how many things they question. And, they have insecurities of their own. And I feel like these are messages as well, telling you to be confident in yourself, and in your own abilities, in your own talents, and not compare, yourself to the qualities you see in other people that you feel like are positive, because you have a lot of things that are attractive about you in your own right and that are impressive about you in your own right. So for some more information, we have the 3 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Moon. Okay. I sense your person has a lot of worries right now. There are a lot of things that are burdening them, and I feel like they feel like their future is like in flux, like they don't know what to anticipate or like what to expect when it comes to what their situation is going to look like in the future, and that's causing delays with your connection. Because I see some like financial issues going on here. I feel like they are needing somebody else's help to support them financially, and I feel like they're kind of struggling to make ends meet right now, and they're feeling very, very worried about that because maybe their life is in transition, or maybe they kind of like spent too much money in the recent past. But I feel like there's something financial going on here where your person is feeling insecure about that, and they're not ready to kind of move forward with your connection for that reason. Your person honestly like is very scared that you are going to see through them. I think you guys might be giving off some vibes that like you're impressed with this person and that you're interested in this person. You know, I sense that they see that energy coming from you, but they're also kind of worried that you wouldn't feel that way if you knew everything about them, their life situation, and everything else that they have going on right now, because there is a lot of insecurity when it comes to their finances that they are hiding and holding back, or just when it comes to their career in general. They just don't feel happy, satisfied, or fulfilled when it comes to their career right now. And maybe you guys do, and so that's something that they feel like you're very confident in, and they feel like, you know, is something that makes them insecure. But, you know, I feel like they're just waiting for something to fall through, like not fall through, but waiting for something to fall into place so that they can feel better about their situation and pursue the things in their life that they see as leisure and they see as non-essential. But right now their mind is very focused on something that has to do with like their survival, it seems like. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands and we have the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Like I feel like with this Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles coming up, I feel like it's confirmation to me that your person is kind of within this process of trying to be on your same level, or of just trying to find that same financial security that maybe you guys have, or trying to find the same career security that you guys have. And they feel like there's a lot that needs to be done. I feel them, you know, really, really worrying about that and feeling like there's so much they need to take care of right now. It's possible your person's going through a move right now as well. I see travel coming in here. So you could be dealing with a long distance type of relationship or something like that, where your person is in the process of moving, or just in the process of, you know, kind of changing their location in general. And they're waiting for that to fall into place so that they feel more confident. This is someone who, like, they see so many great things about you, and they've also never really met anybody like you. They feel like you're very ahead of your time, you're ahead of your age. They see you as someone who's just more mature than they should be by this point in life, someone who's more financially stable than they should be, just emotionally intelligent, good at expressing yourself. You know, they feel like you've been through so much in your life, you're very like strong and well-established person, and they kind of wish that they were where you are in life, you know, at your age. So, you know, I feel like there's this sense of intimidation here, even because they are so impressed with so many things about you, and in some ways they even feel jealous of you, but it is making them feel very attracted to you as well, and scared to embarrass themselves in front of you. So I feel like they're trying to hide certain things about their life situation and about the things they're stressed about, so that they continue to impress you, and so that you don't change your opinion of them. Because again, I think I see this like really strong interest coming from you, and I think they see that as well, and I think they know that you're hoping for something more. Like, I sense they're picking up on that, but they're scared that that will change if they don't play their cards right. They're really wanting to think through the time they spend with you as well. It's like they feel like they need to really prepare to spend time with you. They can't just do it on a whim. But what else do we have here? So we have the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Empress. And we also have the Eight of Wands coming up here as well. So I sense your person has a lot of things from their past that they're trying to run away from. And I think you represent someone who is very, very different from anyone they've ever been with or anyone they've ever considered being with. Like, just on all accounts, it could be physically, it could be mentally, it could be like the career that you have or whatever the case may be. Your person's exes and their past romantic experiences are very different from what they have with you. And I think that your person's very used to putting people on a pedestal, and is very used to having like unrealistic views about people before getting to know them. But with you, they feel like they really know you. They feel like you're very genuine and you're very authentic, and they're just very attracted to the fact that, you know, they don't have to put themselves in a mindset where they're putting you on a pedestal or pretending that you're perfect or that you're like this dream imaginary person. Like, you're a real person, and then there's also all of these beautiful things about you that they're attracted to, no matter which way that they slice it. So this person just feels really impressed with you, and they also are just like, they've never felt this way about anyone before, and they've never met anyone like you before who's caused them to feel this way. I feel like even you've triggered a lot of growth in them and caused them to really question the way they approached romance in the past, because they see so much potential in you, where they know that like in real life you guys could have something solid, and it's not just something that they have to kind of imagine. There's a lot of chemistry here, I think, especially with like the conversations that I see between you. But what else can we see? We have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So this is someone who's ready to act, and this is someone who also knows how they feel towards you. I don't think I'm seeing any confusion as to how they feel towards you. Like, yes, they're overwhelmed by their feelings towards you, and there's a lot that they're afraid of and a lot that they don't know how to approach just yet, but I'm not seeing them feeling like they don't know that they want to be with you, that they want to make you some type of offer, that they're physically attracted to you. I'm seeing a lot of desire coming in here as well, a lot of just like sensuality, and them feeling like you guys are very like sexually compatible. You know, I'm just picking up on all of these beautiful signs of attraction, and I think that the only thing standing in the way right now is that your person has external situations and responsibilities that are burdening them that they have to deal with, and they're really scared of the unknown, and they don't want to present themselves to you in a moment in their life where they're feeling so scared and they're feeling so insecure, because they know that they're not going to be their best self around you if they do spend time with you right now. So you guys could be dealing with someone who you met recently who is now like avoiding you despite the fact that there's chemistry, or who's just like not really moving things forward in the connection. And I sense that the reason for that isn't that there's anything wrong with you or that there's anything that you did wrong, and it's more so just that your person is scared to see you or spend time with you in a moment where they might embarrass themselves, or in a moment where they're not being their best self. So I feel like Spirit's advice for you guys, pile one, is just patience. Like, the longer you wait, like the more you're gonna see from your person that they want to come towards you. Like this Eight of Wands coming in twice is a really powerful sign. Like, I think that your person is ready and willing to come towards you and like willing to do whatever it takes. You guys just kind of have to wait and see when that's going to happen and when they're going to take action on that. But let's grab a couple more cards here. So what can you tell us about their person's hidden feelings for them, adjacent possibilities, and Angel of Balance? Okay. So I think that both of these things are representative of, you know, you guys needing to make sure that you stay grounded and needing to make sure that you don't overthink the situation, and wait to see what happens before kind of conceiving of all of the possibilities of what could happen, because I'm seeing a little bit of an anxious energy. I'm seeing you guys feeling maybe a bit scared that your person doesn't feel the same way, or that your person doesn't want the same future that you want with them. And the Angel of Balance I see as temperance. I see as, you know, this sign that you do need to try your best to be patient and try your best not to allow your mind to stray to either extreme, whether it be a good outcome or a bad outcome, and let things unfold as they may. But let's grab a couple predictions, you guys. a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. So maybe giving grace, giving time, and not getting too caught up on any validation that you might need, and allowing your person to kind of come to you. Communication is key, new moon in Gemini. So definitely I see a lot of clear communication coming in. I see your person maybe even explaining all of these things to you before you feel a need to ask them about it, or before you feel frustrated that you don't know what's going on. I see your person wanting to keep you on the same page and wanting you to know that they just need a little bit of time, because they have very strong intentions to come in and to come towards you. But let's move to some messages from them. So Spirit, what does pile one's person most want to say to them? Which of these is truest to their person's heart? Ooh. Okay, a lot has popped out here. Hold on. Okay, so we have, I hope you notice me. I'm still healing my relationship with love. Can we please do this at my pace? It hurt me so much to walk away from you. I don't like the way things are between us. I definitely think that if you guys are dealing with distance, if you're dealing with someone who's avoiding or ignoring you, they really don't like that things are hanging in the balance right now, that things aren't really decided, or that maybe you don't have clarity as to what's going on. And I do sense that they feel strongly that they want to change that and that they want to give you some clarity. You don't have to question my feelings ever. They're there. I'm falling in love with you. You've truly shown me how good someone can be. I feel like I can really talk to you. I feel like I have known you forever. And hold me, kiss me, touch me. So hopefully some of those resonated with you guys. The final things we're going to do is grab some letter and zodiac charms for some confirmation this reading was for you. So Spirit, which of these might apply to pile one? Okay. So for zodiacs, pile one, you guys got Gemini, Cancer, Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius, Libra, and Pisces. And then for letters, you guys got P, O, N, J, K, D, H, R, O, and W. So those could be you or your person's initials, or maybe it spells something out for you guys. The zodiacs could be your sun signs or possibly your big three. But with that being said, the charms don't really have to apply to you at all. They are just a cherry on top for confirmation, and if the rest of the reading resonated, then it could definitely still be for you. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed your reading. If you did, please feel free to give a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. And if any of you guys are interested in a personal reading about your specific situation, I have my email in the description and in the comment section, so feel free to contact me there for some more information just on my prices and services and everything like that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and please don't forget to drink some water. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, well, hello my friends who chose pile 2. So if you guys felt attracted to the Obsidian Heart Crystal and the Wild Unknown Tarot, then this reading is for you. and we are going to try and take a look at your person's hidden feelings for you at the moment that you're watching this video. So the first thing we're going to do for you guys is grab a few cards to get a read on the overall energy that's currently surrounding your connection with your person. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 2's connection with their person? What can you tell us? Okay, so we have the 5 of Swords, the Lovers, and the 4 of Swords. Okay, I feel like this is a connection where there's a history and there's a past here where maybe some unsightly words were exchanged and maybe some kind of separation has happened in the past. But I sense that things are kind of healing right now and things are in a really, really good healing chapter and healing era for you guys. I sense that you guys are kind of on the same page when it comes to your journeys with growth and when it comes to the lessons that you guys have to learn on your journeys right now. So I sense that the universe is going to be bringing you and this person together very soon, if that hasn't happened already, because you guys are going to be very good conduits so as to like absorb the negative energy that maybe you have been carrying without realizing it, and also to just like help you make realizations that will let you purge that negative energy. So like this person's just very good for your healing journey right now, for your spiritual journey, and I see like some serendipitous things happening around this connection that cause you to be brought together with this person, or that have already caused you to be brought together with this person. And a lot of you guys might be looking at all these signs and being like, whoa, like what's meant to happen here? What's happening? And maybe even feeling like you don't want that person to come into your life again. For some of you, this Lover's card is Gemini energy, by the way. You or your person could be a Gemini, but take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I also just saw 222. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles here, Death, and the King of Swords. So I feel like there is going to be a new opportunity, or there has been a new opportunity that your person has had to communicate with you and to talk with you, and to maybe like change the trajectory that this connection was on, because I think that things were in a really, really negative place prior to the changes that your person wants to make or is going to make in order to heal things between you and to like communicate everything that you guys need to communicate. Something that I'm really picking up on is your person is thinking about you a lot. Like they're thinking about you 24/7. There is a very strong desire energy here. Your person feels physical desire. They are like, it's almost to the point where they're very like obsessive. They're thinking about it a lot. They're thinking about it very frequently. This Ace of Pentacles too, I think, suggests that your person is very, very attracted to you physically, and there is just a sensual energy that's coming in with your person's energy in their heart right now. But I think as well as that, you know, they're trying to make sure that whatever it is that they say to you and whatever way that they do behave around you, they want to make sure that they're doing it in a healthy way and that they're not backsliding into any old habits where they had unhealthy communication. Because I feel like they're on this healing journey, they're on this growth journey where they're trying their best to improve like the ways that they communicate and the ways that they portray themselves, and they're really trying to keep themselves like together and keep their composure and not do anything that is just like totally giving into their impulses or totally giving into like their desires and stuff like that. So they're trying to think everything through before they act on it. But yeah, I see your person thinking about you a lot here. There's also Scorpio energy here, so you or your person could be a Scorpio. But what else? So we have the High Priestess and the 9 of Wands. Okay. Yeah, like this is someone who's like obsessed with you. If there is like a separation, like this person misses you like crazy. I think that you guys are really close to getting a more honest and open expression of their feelings and their intentions, because right now you're either still in a separation with this person or you're in communication with them, but you don't really know what their intentions are, or what it is they're really thinking. I feel like for a lot of you, this person has always been really hard to read, and it's always difficult to know what's on their mind. And they could be kind of a mysterious person based on their behavior, just the way that they talk and stuff like that. But I think that you are coming upon like a really, really significant moment where they express themselves, where they tell you all of these hidden things about how they feel. There have been many mysteries that have been on your mind that you guys want a great deal of clarity about, and your person is going to give you that clarity. And for some reason, I'm just picking up on like this is going to really help with your healing journey. So maybe there was some type of misunderstanding in the past about how much you meant to this person or what their feelings were towards you, and you're kind of worried that they just don't care about you as much as you've cared about them, or they're not attracted to you as much as you've felt that way about them, etc. But I think you're going to get a lot of clarity soon about whether or not that's really the case. And it's going to be very healing, I think, for your confidence and for just the way that you see yourself and how much you believe in yourself. What else can we see here, though, Spirit? What is pile 2's person's hidden feelings? So we have the Page of Wands, the 9 of Cups, and the Page of Swords. I think they're kind of like going back and forth between wanting to communicate with you in like a vulnerable way and wanting to communicate with you in like a strategic way. I feel like this person is very scared to get hurt. They're kind of overthinking a lot of things. They're kind of thinking through all of the different consequences that are possible based upon what it is they try to do or what it is they try to say. You guys could be in a sensitive situation where your person is kind of like scared to let you know how they really feel and scared to be upfront and be open about their feelings because they don't know how you're going to react. For a lot of you guys, it's because you might be angry at them right now, or you might be upset with something that they did in the past. But for some of you, there just might be another complication that makes it so your person's really scared to let you know how they feel. I think that there are a lot of unspoken feelings on your end, pile 2, that you haven't ever been able to express to this person that you wish you had the opportunity to do, but they just, with the way the connection has gone, it's just never really been something you could express or that you could express properly. I feel like your person is picking up on a lot of things from you energetically, where they think maybe you're interested in more communication or in like a more intimate connection with them, in moving things forward and taking things further, but they're not sure if that's what they're picking up on. And so we have this energy where they're going back and forth as to like what the best decision is. Just go for it and trust that pile 2 feels the same way, or think in a strategic way and try to figure things out without putting myself out there or without taking risks, I feel like is the battle your person is feeling right now, because they have all of these just strong feelings and emotions. Yeah, we have these like fears that are holding them back, these insecurities that are holding them back, that are making them question this energy that they're getting from you, this feeling of attraction that they're maybe getting from you, or just like this desire energy that they feel like they're picking up on. So we have the 9 of Pentacles and we have the 5 of Wands. So yeah, still picking up on this internal battle that's happening for your person, them not really knowing what the right decision is or what it is they want to do next. But I think deep inside, what your person would make you, like what would make your person happiest would be to make an offer to you, and would be to like put themselves out there and let you know exactly how they feel and take that risk. But their hesitant side and their fearful side isn't letting them do that. But I think that that's something they just want to say, like, screw it and do, and just let you know how they feel and see what the consequences are going to be. But so much holds them back, and so much, like, there's so much like internal strife and internal arguments here. But they're getting like really fed up, honestly, with like this internal strife that they're feeling. I think that they've spent way too long in this like energy of self-doubt to the point where they're done with it. Like, they just want to get it over with, and they don't really care what they may or may not lose at this point. They just want to let you know how they feel. And see what happens afterward. But let's grab a little bit more information with the energy oracle here, you guys. Spirit, what can you tell us about pile 2's connection? Walking away and Magician and the Mirror. So if your person made a choice to like walk away in the past, we also have Victory at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys are manifesting this person's return. If there is a separation here, I think you are doing that successfully. You are in the last stretch before that happens. But also if this person has walked away from this connection in the past, they are contemplating that a lot. There's a lot of mental energy here where they're kind of confused as to whether or not this reality is what they really want. And I think they're in a moment where they're trying to consider all of the different possible realities that they could create within this connection and consider all of the different things that they could do to maybe make their past choices disappear or to maybe take them back somehow. For some of you guys, you know, this person at one point really thought that it was best to like walk away and to separate from you. But right now they're feeling, and the Magician here like reminds me of the number 1, like it's maybe that they made a choice to walk away in the past because they had a lot of things that they had going on, or a lot of company, a lot of people around them that they felt like, you know, they could make do with, and that they didn't maybe need you. But now they're feeling very alone. They're feeling like they're by themselves, maybe not in a lonely way, but also in a way where they're like redefining their identity. And redefining what it is that they want for their life, and that's causing them to really reconsider the way that they feel about you and the way that they feel about your presence in their life. Let's grab a couple predictions, you guys. What can pile 2 expect in the near future here? Work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So it's very possible your person will make the choice to work through their fears. A fiery climax approaches, and that's what I was picking up on with this 9 of Wands too. Like you're coming into this, like you guys are in a calm before a storm. Like you're in a period right before a lot of big things come out, a lot of big things happen, and your person might face their fears. They might take some type of leap and just like kind of just let you know what's going on. A fiery climax of some kind. This could even refer to that sexual energy that I was picking up on, that physical desire that your person is feeling here. But let's grab some messages from them. So Spirit, what does pile 2's person most want to say to them? Which of these are truest to their person's heart? Okay. So you would never believe me if I told you how I feel. And that might be really true. Like with this Page of Swords and with this King of Swords, I'm just like picking up on this energy that's very strategic. They're sitting in this like lock in their head because they're thinking through all the different consequences. They're really overthinking all the different consequences. So like they're really trying to think about what it is they want you to know and what it is they don't want you to know. And I think that there's a lot that they haven't told you about their truest, deepest feelings towards you, which we know like there's all of this romantic attraction and physical attraction, etc. You will hear from me again. You can make me smile like I'm a little kid. With this High Priestess too, it's possible you recently had a dream with this person. I also sense you guys are just like in the right places in your healing journey to like be able to have each other around or to like need each other right now. You are possibly the smartest person I've ever met. You mean everything to me. So yeah, I mean, your person could be in like a really, that's what I said. I was like, I feel like this person is like obsessed with you in a way. Like they're thinking about you all the time. They're thinking about you a lot, and like you could definitely mean the most to them of anyone or anything in their life right now. Sometimes I think it's better if we go our separate ways. So maybe they're feeling a little bit, again, they're in this lock of like overthinking everything. So they might be feeling a little bit of doubt, a little bit of concern, fear, confusion. We saw a lot of fears holding them back and stuff like that. I have feelings for you. I just saw 444 as well. I am noticing new things about you. I like it. I am afraid I'm not good enough for you. I feel trapped Maybe they feel trapped in their head or just feel trapped by like the way this connection is going right now. They wish they could change something. I'm afraid I can't give you what you need. So wow, afraid they're not good enough for you, afraid they can't give you what you need, feeling some insecurities here. I still miss you. And I have a huge crush on you. Okay, hopefully some of those resonated with you guys. The final thing we'll do is grab some letter and zodiac charms for some confirmation this reading was for you. So Spirit, which of these might apply to pile 2? Which of these might apply to pile 2, Spirit? Okay, so for zodiacs, you guys got Scorpio, Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, Virgo, Aries, Gemini, and Cancer. So Scorpio had come up in the reading, Aries had come up, and so had Gemini. So some confirmations for you guys. We also have D, F, K, E, R, E again, Z, V, C, and O. So maybe that spells something out for you guys, or it could be you or your person's initials. The zodiacs could be your sun sign or possibly your big 3, but the charms don't have to apply to you at all. They are just a cherry on top for confirmation, and if the rest of the reading resonated, then it could definitely still be for you. But that's all that I have for your reading today, pile 2. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and that you found it helpful. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. If any of you guys are interested in a personal reading about your specific situation, I have my email in the description and in the comment section, so you guys can contact me there for some more information just about my prices and the services that I offer and everything like that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and please don't forget to drink some water. Okay, bye-bye. Hello, my friends who chose pile 3. So if you guys felt attracted to the Amethyst, Heart, as well as the Mystic Mondays Tarot, then this reading is for you. And we're going to try and figure out your person's hidden feelings for you at the moment that you're watching this video. So the first thing that we'll do for you guys is grab a few cards to get a read on the overall energy that is currently surrounding your connection with your person. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 3's connection with their person? What can you tell us about pile 3's connection with their person, Spirit? Okay, we have the 8 of Wands and the Page of Cups. And then we have the King of Wands. Okay. Wow, very powerful energy I'm getting from you guys, pile 3. Very intense connection that you have with this person. You might even feel like you've never felt this intensely about someone before, because I think that you're just like even shocked within yourself that you feel this way about this person. Some of you guys feel like you just don't even know how to explain it, or you don't even know where it's coming from, but you're feeling like a very strong energy, and all you want is to kind of come towards them with like all of your force, all of your energy here. Your person is feeling like a strong amount of desire towards you too. Like they're very attracted, they're very physically attracted, and I see them having like fantasies about you, having like daydreams and imagining scenarios with you, etc. I think that you guys have a very strong physical attraction as well. I think that physical attraction for some of you guys might be like the majority of what you're feeling. You might be having physical fantasies about this person too. But yeah, I feel like your person is very attracted to you in many different ways, but physically they feel very strongly as well. But let's grab some more information. Okay, so we have Justice and we have the Star. Okay, so I think that you guys are definitely on the same page about some things. Like these energies that I'm picking up on really suggest that your person really feels the same way that you do in a lot of different respects. And I think that they're really picking up on that from you. Like they feel like you reciprocate their energy. They feel like you feel as interested as they do. For a lot of you guys who chose this pile, like you are very much in contact with this person. You might be in frequent contact with this person. And I think that you're both feeling very hopeful for the future here. You feel like there's a lot of possibilities, a lot of beautiful things that you guys could have together, and you just haven't felt this excited about somebody in a really long time. And some of you guys are wondering if this person is flirting with you, like you're not really sure either way if that's what they're doing, and you don't know if that's just like their personality or if they're trying to portray something more here. And I think this person is flirting with you very heavily, even in moments that you may not notice. They are kind of giving you signs, hints and signals that they feel some type of way about you. This is Libra and Aquarius energy, by the way, so you or your person could be a Libra or an Aquarius, but I'm picking up on this feeling like your person wants to, like when you give them energy, like they want to give back that energy. They want to give back that excitement, that enthusiasm, and any excitement or enthusiasm that you're showing towards them in this moment in time, that's something they want to give right back to you. Like they're going to be very open to what it is that you have to offer. But let's get some more information. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Okay. So like, I think for a lot of you guys who chose this pile, you're asking about a friendship. You're asking about someone that you only have a friendship with right now, or it could be like a friends with benefits type of relationship, and your person is just like very attracted to the energy that you give them just in general, like just the way that you speak to them, the way that you express yourself, carry yourself, like those things are really attractive, and they just love spending time with you. I feel like it's something they're like addicted to, like they can't get enough of it. But I sense that they're also feeling kind of threatened or intimidated by somebody. Like you guys could be spending time with somebody else, or you could maybe be in a relationship with somebody else. But maybe that's a message for a specific few of you, because like what I'm picking up on is that this is kind of a friendship that you both really desire to be more than friends, but you're just not really sure if that's what the other person wants. I also sense that your person kind of wants to come forward like with some type of offer, because it seems like they are so certain that you are on the same page and that you feel the same way that they do, that they want to give you some type of offer or let you know that they feel the same way, and kind of get things out in the open and get things into a more open conversation where they know how you feel a lot more. This person feels very like connected with you, like they've never felt this way about somebody, just in that like they're thinking about you a lot, like they're feeling very like addicted to your energy, and they just like can't wait until the next time they're going to be able to see you. If there is a physical relationship, like absolutely your person like can't stop thinking about it, like they can't get past it. They feel like there's so much chemistry and there's so much indulgence and enjoyment to be had when it comes to that aspect of the relationship, that they just feel like they can't get enough. And I do sense that they want to make an offer to like have something more than that, because they just want to be able to see you more. They want to be able to be around you more, because you're someone who's making them very happy and like really giving them this very lighthearted energy as well. This feeling of lightheartedness, of positivity and joy, and they feel like they've made a lot of memories with you so far that they're going to look back on, and they're just going to feel nothing but happiness, and they're going to feel overwhelmed by just joy when they look back on these times in their life when they have spent time with you and their memories with you and things like that. This person has very strong feelings here. But what else can we see about their person's hidden feelings, Spirit? What can we see? So we have the High Priestess, the Three of Wands, and the Moon coming out here, and then we also have the Knight of Wands. Your person's feelings have grown very quickly, like very, very quickly and very exponentially, to the point where I think they don't really like they weren't expecting this at all, and it's like their whole life has changed or been turned upside down. And I think that they've just seen this very rapid growth, and it's very confusing to them. It's very overwhelming to them at times, because this has consumed so much of their life and so much of their mental energy. And you know, the Knight of Wands, I think sometimes I see as like this person who's very fixated on an impulse, where it's like if they want something, they have to have it now. If they want to do something, they have to do it now, like almost to the point where like they need it like air, they need it like water. Like that's how your person's kind of feeling towards you, like just this insatiable thirst to be around you. And you know, it's very overwhelming, and it's very like disconcerting for them in ways. Like they're very confused as to why they feel so strongly. They've never felt this way for someone before, and they're scared that maybe, you know, they're convincing themselves that you feel the same way that they do. Like I think some of their hidden fears here are that like they're wondering if they're delusional, if you don't feel the same way that they do at all, and maybe they're just seeing what they want to see in your energy because they feel so strongly towards you. We have the Fool and we have the Hierophant. So I would be careful with doing things to try and like push your person away, or doing things to try and remain nonchalant. Some of you guys feel like that's what you have to do because you might be like in another situation, but you know, I think that some of you might try and act coy, or maybe try and act like you're not as interested in this person as you are, but like I'm picking up on like they would be very heartbroken if you took away the affection that you're currently giving them, or if you distanced yourself, or just changed the way that you communicate and tried to downplay the way that you feel to throw them off your trail. You know what I mean? I sense that honesty is going to be your biggest benefit here, because if you're dishonest with this person, or if you say that you don't care that much or make them believe that, they're going to be so hurt by that. They're going to be so disappointed and shattered by that, because their biggest hope right now is that you do feel the same way that they do, and they're going to be very open and receptive to affection that you want to show them and to interest that you want to show them. And so showing them disinterest, I think, is the opposite of what you want to do. I think that you guys maybe have some habits that in this particular connection, in other connections might protect you, but in this particular connection might do more harm than good. So Spirit, I think, is advising you to stray away from like your regular routine or your regular approach to a connection like this. Do things that are outside of the box, outside of your routine, your traditions, and the way you would usually do things, because especially if it comes to like trying to protect yourself from like insecurities and stuff like that, because you might end up hurting your person on accident. But let's get some more information, you guys, about your person's hidden feelings here. We have the Goddess of the Moon. You know, I sense you guys could be dreaming about each other. You know, I feel like a very dreamy energy here. You know, I'm picking up on this like imaginary energy, like this daydreamy energy, that your person is really having fantasies about you a lot, in many different ways and in many different contexts. I think they're having fantasies about you, but they could also be dreaming about you when they go to sleep, which, you know, I think could be like a spiritual thing, but I'm picking up on it's literally just that they're thinking about you so much that it's coming into their dreams as well. Door to Spirit. Okay, so, you know, I think that your person could be communicating with you through your dreams, and through dreams could be an opportunity to communicate with them through intuition, or maybe like telepathy of some kind. You could have a good opportunity of communicating with them, just because you guys are very connected with each other right now. But let's grab a couple predictions here. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon, and A time for healing, balsamic moon. So again, and this is why I feel like I got this advice that you guys should do something kind of different from what you usually do, because I feel like your person might provide you with a lot of validation, like just a lot of energy that makes you feel like, you know, you are on the same page and they are very interested in you, and you'll be able to kind of heal from some things that might make you feel insecure, that might make you question yourself in connections, because your person's going to make you feel very seen and make you feel very valid. I do sense like a great deal of psychic energy here, just in general though. Like I feel like you guys are very connected with each other intuitively, and you are very much in tune with each other right now. So definitely trying to communicate in that way could be helpful to you. Definitely in your dreams, like look for messages from them, because you know that might be the place where you are able to fully see how they feel a lot better than in waking life. But let's grab some messages from your person, you guys. Spirit, what does pile 3's person most want to say to them? Which of these are truest to their person's heart? Okay. So we have I believe in you. Marry me. I definitely think that like they don't often feel as excited about connections as they do right now. So I believe in you could be a way of them saying like, I believe in this connection with you. I think it could be something more. I am trying not to hurt anyone. I'm planning on telling you how I really feel. I still remember you. You make me feel seen. I feel it when you're thinking of me. I feel it when you stop. So yes, definitely a psychic energy here. They're feeling it when you think of them. You might be feeling it when they think of you. I know that no one can love me like you can. I'm ready to come to you. I still care about you. There's a hole in my heart when you are gone. And I know you love me too. So hopefully some of those resonated with you guys. The final thing that we're gonna do is grab a few letter and zodiac charms for some confirmation this was for you. So Spirit, which of these might apply to pile 3? Which of these does pile 3 need to see today? Okay, so for zodiacs, you guys got Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio again, Aries, Capricorn. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So all of the earth signs came out here, and we've got Capricorn again. For letters, you guys got P, I, K, J, Q, V, Z, G, and T. So the letters could spell something out for you guys, or they could be you or your person's initials. The zodiacs could be your sun signs or possibly your big 3, but the charms don't have to apply to you at all. They are just a cherry on top for confirmation, and if the rest of the reading resonated, then it could definitely still be for you. But with that being said, pile 3, that's all we have for your reading today. So I really hope that you enjoyed it, that you found it helpful. And if you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. And if any of you guys are interested in a personal reading about your specific situation, I do have my email in the description and in the comment section, so you guys can contact me there for some more information just about my pricing and the services that I offer and everything like that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and please don't forget to drink some water. Okay, bye-bye. Hello, my friends who chose pile 4. So if you guys felt attracted to the pink quartz heart as well as the witch's tarot, then this reading is for you. And we are going to try and figure out your person's hidden feelings for you at the moment that you're watching this video. So the first thing that we're going to do for you guys is grab a few cards to get a read on the overall energy that is currently surrounding your connection with your person. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 4's connection with their person? What can you tell us about pile 4's connection with their person? Oh, so we have the 3 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the Empress. And then we also have the Page of Swords. Wow. Okay, some of you guys are dealing with an unexpected pregnancy, or you or your person are dealing with an unexpected pregnancy, because I sense there's a lot of suffering and heartbreak that's coming along with a child, or that's coming along with the conception of a child. Some of you guys just really aren't in the position to deal with that right now, or it's possible that your person is dealing with that with somebody else, and either way, I think this could be very much standing in the way of this connection. For a lot of you guys, you know, you don't feel like your connection with your person is in a good place, and a lot of you guys feel like your ability to fully enjoy each other's company, or to fully explore this connection and see everything that it could offer you, is hindered by just where either you or your person is at in life right now. You know, I think that they might be bridled with a lot of different responsibilities. They could just be a parent in general, and they just could be feeling like they don't really have the time, or they aren't really in the place to be able to really convene with you, connect with you, and share their feelings while also giving you the space to share yours. It seems like conversations that you guys have are very rushed or very superficial. You're not able to really have a safe space to share your feelings or share your emotions, because I think either you don't have time or your person doesn't have time. I feel like right now your person's feeling a lot of curiosity as to how you might feel. I don't think you've told them how painful certain situations are for you right now, how painful maybe they're making things for you right now, and so they don't really know what to think about, you know, how you're feeling towards them in this moment. But I think you guys are coming to a place where you're healing a little bit, and you're finding a little bit of peace. So let's see what else we can see. We have the Hermit, and we have the King of Swords. So this Hermit card is Virgo energy. You or your person could be a Virgo. There could be an age gap here between you and your person. This is someone who thinks that you're a very smart person. They really respect how much attention to detail that you have, how many little things that you notice about other people. They feel very seen. They feel very much like you notice all of the complexities of who they are. And they feel like when they are interacting with other people, communicating with other people, it's difficult for them to feel seen and to feel understood, because oftentimes no one has the patience to really listen and internalize everything that your person has to offer, everything that your person has to say. I sense they're comparing other people to you, whether it be by them comparing past relationships to you or possibly a current relationship. But, you know, I sense that they see so many things about you where you have qualities that make them feel like they have someone who they can talk to, who they can be honest with, who they can trust, and other people make them feel alone and unsupported. So I think that they're comparing other people to you kind of in a good way, in that they're noticing the things that they are lacking in their life and in their current circumstances, and that might be with another relationship that they're dealing with, or with past relationships or things like that. But they feel very much like you are someone who makes them feel at home and makes them feel like they are their true self, and makes them just feel seen and like a person again, I think. And whereas other people make them feel very like dehumanized sometimes. But what else can we see? We have the Four of Swords and the Three of Cups. You guys might really resonate with pile 3 as well. Yeah, I do feel like there is a third party here. I sense for a lot of you guys who chose this pile, your person is the one with the third party. I think also for a lot of you guys, they might be dealing with an unexpected pregnancy with that person right now. If they aren't, I feel like there's something that is making it so that they have to like unexpectedly commit to that person a lot more than usual, and like they just feel very obligated to this person. They feel very much like they can't walk away, and very much like they are being relied upon and trusted, and so their feelings for you are something that they really have to keep inside and something that they can't express openly. But they have a lot of, they think you're really, really smart. They think you're someone who has the power to heal them, has the power to undo a lot of the pain that their life has caused, and a lot of the changes they've had to make to themselves to protect themselves from that pain that the world and that life has caused them. You know, you make them feel safe to just do away with all of that and just be themselves. And I think that's something that's really, really special for your person. But there might be somebody else who is distracting them and making them feel like they cannot access you and they cannot allow themselves to feel as strongly for this connection as they do. It's almost like they're putting a wall up in their mind, putting a wall up in their heart, and not letting themselves care for you as much as they truly care for you, because you know there's other complications that are going on here and other obligations that you or they might have. For some of you guys, you know, you're the one with the third party, or maybe it's both of you, but most of you, I think it's your person. And they feel very committed to this person. They might be making a home with this person. They might have a family with this person. If your person has kids, I think that someone might also be controlling their ability to like be free and to do whatever it is that they want, through having control over their kids. And that's a specific message that I'm getting for some of you guys, but you might be dealing with someone who is co-parenting with your person, who is kind of being controlling in this situation. What else can we see here? We have the Hermit coming out again. Like your person feels very lonely without you. They feel like they have no one, and you might be like sitting there watching them in another relationship, but they are feeling alone. They are feeling like they have absolutely nobody. What else can we see here? We have the World, and we have the Ace of Cups. Oof. You know, you guys mean a lot to this person. Like, you mean so much to them, and I think that they know that themselves privately, and I think those are feelings they only share with themselves, or they only allow themselves to see or know about. You know, they don't really express these things to you, but you're very important to them. And I think that they are in a space where they feel like you have like healing powers. They feel like you have like a very powerful healing energy that's allowing them to see so many things in themselves that are worth loving and that are worth noticing. I think that they see so much of themselves in you. They feel like you are mirroring them in many ways, and they feel like they are seeing sometimes like their traits being worn by somebody else, you know, their personality traits, their character traits. They feel like those things are being worn by somebody else, and like they can see the beauty in them when they're worn by somebody else, you know. And so they see so many similarities between you. They feel like you're mirroring them, and they feel like that is like a really, really healing experience and a really beautiful experience for them. But what else can we see here? So we have the Two of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, like I think that you are, I think that you are giving your person the opportunity to heal in many ways that they never thought they would ever have. Like they never thought they would ever have the opportunity to heal in the ways that, you know, you're making them feel like they are finding healing. And I think they kind of want to tell you all of that. Like they're just feeling this romantic passion towards you. This passion where like they just want to express themselves, and they just want to tell the world that they've found themselves again. They've found someone who sees them. They've found someone who gets them and understands them, and they feel like alive again in so many ways that they haven't felt in a really, really long time. And so, you know, I sense a lot of you guys who chose this reading, like even if you don't resonate with a lot of the other details here, I think that might be the message that Spirit has for you about the way your person feels. Like they just feel so alive again. Like they just feel so revitalized by you being in their life, and they feel so seen. And like someone is here who could really know them and who could really see all of the different things about them. But let's get some more information from the Energy Oracle, you guys. Spirit, what does pile 4 need to know about their person's hidden feelings? Door to value. You know, I think there maybe is a lot more going on behind the scenes than you know when it comes to the way your person feels, and I think that you guys both have a lot to benefit, like you have a lot to gain from this connection. You have a lot to teach each other and a lot to give each other, and I think it's important to really recognize that. 5th chakra. So yeah, like there's so much to gain from talking with this person, from communicating with them, and from expressing what's on your heart, whether it be about your feelings for them or just your perspective and your feelings in general, the things you've been through in your life, etc. I think there's just so much to gain, and your person feels like there's so much to gain just from speaking with you and being in contact with you and having you in their life. Like they just are getting so much from that, and it's very meaningful and profound to them. But let's grab a couple predictions with the Moonology Oracle. Surrender to the divine. Okay, like, you know, with other circumstances that might be going on, you might feel like you want to control things or like you want to control the outcome, but it's important to recognize, you know, that everything happens for a reason, and it happens the way that it happens for a reason, you know, and I think that whatever circumstances this connection is putting you in, like it's time to find the value in that. But also we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. So I feel like the near future for you guys is going to be kind of a little bit of trying to find your zen. There might be some inaction here in the near future. You might not really see your person moving anything forward very much or doing anything to kind of like change the situation, and you might have to kind of like sit in your zen and be patient and kind of allow things to unfold in whatever way that they're unfolding. But let's grab some messages from your person, you guys. So Spirit, what does pile 4's person most want to say to them? Which of these is truest to their person's heart? Which of these does their person really want them to see in this reading today? I still think about the last time we were intimate. The truth is, I'm not over you. I try really hard to conceal my feelings. If I could, I would. You make me feel so excited. I feel like a kid again. I can't stop thinking about you. I love you. No one makes me feel like you do. I care about you a lot. Can we kiss and make up? And I can't wait to touch you again. So hopefully some of those resonated with you guys and they were helpful for you. The last thing that we're going to do is grab some letter and zodiac charms for some confirmation that this was for you. So Spirit, which of these does pile 4 need to see? Which of these might apply to pile 4? Okay, so for zodiacs, you guys got Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Capricorn, and Pisces again. For letters, you guys got E, K, W, A, B, T, X, J, U, and G. So maybe that spells something out for you guys, or it could be you or your person's initials. The zodiacs could be your sun signs or possibly your big three. But if the charms don't apply to you at all, that is also totally fine. They are just a cherry on top for confirmation. And if the rest of the reading resonates, then it can definitely still be for you. But with that being said, pile 4, that's all that we have for your reading today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and that you found it helpful. And if you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. And if any of you guys are interested in a personal reading about your specific situation, I have my email in the description and in the comment section, so you guys can contact me there for some more information just about my pricing and the services that I offer and everything like that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and please don't forget to drink some water. Okay, bye bye.